Hello everyone, and happy Friday. Good to see you all again, and good to have friends here with me. Tonight, I am blessed to have the presence of both a Skittlecorn and a Pizza Pone. Please welcome Lightning Bliss.
Where? I don't see her. She's so tiny.
And Jasper Pie.
He dragged me here in a sack, kicking and screaming!
That's usually what happens to me.
Wait, why would I be kicking and screaming while abducting you? That just doesn't make any sense.
Talking on the way over here. I kept saying, Silver, I'm supposed to get in the sack, and you're supposed to be the one carrying me, but you was all like, no, I feel that it would be too expected if I were to carry you, kicking and screaming, young pizza sexual.
It's true. I was feeling my April O'Neil at that moment. Or my Princess Celestia, depending on how many... Who got kidnapped more?
I'm thinking I just accepted my fate and watched this all unfold.
There's something. Yeah, that'd be great. In the news, Silver-Quill has abducted someone, kicking and screaming. Silver here, seen throwing a tantrum while carrying a sack. Oh, goodness. Alrighty.
More details at 5.
More details at 5. And cocktails at 5:15.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
And then police questionings at 6.
Would help if I turned sound effects back on.
What you need is the FBI Open Up soundtrack.
Oh dear, if I have the FBI, I'm just going to have the runaway sound effect.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I mean, what is the FBI sound effect? It's like, halt! Or I'll say halt again.
I mean, I could look it up for you.
Good gravy. Is there an actual FBI? I'm afraid but intrigued.
Yeah, it's a meme.
It's a meme. Okay, well then, meme me. Meme me hard. If you know what I mean.
Good night, everybody.
I could have taken that joke somewhere, but I am a good Blissy.
Could have taken it to the bar. Just don't take it to the FBI.
I'm taking it nowhere. It didn't buy me coffee after.
Coffee. Well, while we have a coffee talk, I want to give some shout-outs to folks in the chats, including Little Heart Raccoon and Royal Silver, DJ Pyro Techniz, Komodo Steel and Seth Moss, the shiny Thunderclap Pokemon Zeraora. I'm always struggling with that. Battlecross. And Trinary, always good to see you. Let's see here. Jude 3300, Sky Song. I know I saw Preston Cox in there. Steve Newcomb. You know, some things I just can't shake myself of. The Phantom Master. And Enderpup. Michael Bullington. And Sophie Lee Miranda, a.k.a. Princess Buttercup. Unnamed Hero 0922, which shows just how many unnamed heroes there are. And let's see here. I see Catherine Colley. And spin on down. Jasper. Oh, we've got a competition. There's a Jasper Flare, and I'm with a Jasper Pie.
There can be only one!
Jasper, can you shoot up a flare for us?
Even better, I will shoot up this hot tamale!
Oh, hot tamale. You're going to burn the roof of your mouth, son. And the roof of your business.
Oh, sonny boy. If you've been in as many cartoon shenanigans as I've been almost weekly, you have plenty of roofs on standby.
I guess it pays to keep a low overhead then.
I think Voice of Reason must have his work cut out for him if he covers for all the insurance of that area.
Haha, well, the joke's on him. We don't believe in reason in this household.
A wise policy. Let's see, I also see BP Pone 2001, Cosmina Inspira, Renamon 565. And let's see here, I believe I've probably missed a few. Oh, Champ to Stay. Always good to see Champ. And the Good Witch Luzura.
I see my little eye, a MasterCode.
MasterCard Ace Analyst is here? Oh. And over on the Twitch, we have Helsing Ghost, Rosefire, Gojala in 91, Bot 604. For a minute there, I thought that was an actual bot. Robert Alem, Blue Griffin Azora, and Seth Moss again. And thank you to Rocket Knight 777 for following. Also to Pig Boss, who is hosting us. Oh, and Rick James and Cherry Fluff Belly. Good to see you all. So, my goodness, I've gone through quite a number of lists. And I've hardly talked to my guests. My bad. My very bad.
Well, in that case, are you ready for this epic game of proportion?
This epic game of proportion? Have I disproportioned the Blissy?
Epic meme of proportion, but yes.
Oh, epic meme proportion, yes. Yes.
Oh, cool. Oh, God, it's already
Oh, boy.
And this may be just...
FBI, open up!
That's...
Have the blood! I don't have the blood you crave!
FBI, open up.
I mean, how can I make that any less terrified so the audience doesn't think I'm actually getting raided? Can I have, like, cartoon sound effects? I mean, it's like, FBI, open up!
This is what's funny these days.
FBI, open up!
You know what would be great is if they, like, crashed through the door and kept crashing through all the doors until they went out the back.
That's literally what's happening in this video. Is just all these FBI SWAT team units are dropping into this apartment.
Egads. Okay, I'm gonna have to look this up. But it sounds terrifying.
It's terrifying, but it's hilarious, and it's been horribly overused.
Oh, it's always
Coming in to get you. We're gonna arrest you. Oh crap! We overshot.
Sir, I think you wanted next door.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. It's a new neighborhood.
I mean, still, my favorite meme is, and always will be, when I was in the 3rd grade, people kept treating me like a criminal because I killed somebody!
Oh, I love that in your Bliss memes video. And there are good suggestions for other memes. Although, Seth Moss saying, moral of the story, don't kidnap Jasper Pie. I refuse to learn that lesson. Refuse it fully.
At some point, I need to kidnap Silver-Quill for an actual review on my channel.
Oh, there you go.
Y'all forget the Silver's policy. He abuses his power and learns nothing.
Constantly. And that has served me well with no repercussions.
Absolutely none. Yeah.
Not yet.
Also, just want to give a quick shout out to P-Money, who's making a first time chat. P-Money 2364. Oh, and Space Fan dealing with mandatory overtime right now. Ugh. That is just the dumbest concept. Mandatory overtime.
They better be paying him beautifully.
Beautifully, yes. I agree. Because otherwise, I think you're violating several laws. And again, I'm not an expert on employment law, so forgive me if I'm speaking out of turn.
You betrayed the law!
The law.
Law!
Get the musical going. La 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 la.
Nobody gonna sing with just be okay.
You have a lovely singing voice there, darling.
Oh, darling. It's the biggest darling.
I don't lie.
Attempted.
Actually, now I'm curious to hear a Christmas song sung by Jasper Pie.
Well, there is one from several years ago, but I haven't touched it yet.
Oh, now I'm curious.
Yeah, you can't tempt us with that and then not deliver, bucko.
I have to see if I still have the file later, but basically, for 1 year from a girlfriend's birthday, I sang one of her favorite Taylor Swift songs as a gift.
Aww. That's disgusting.
Taylor Swift.
You're disgusting.
Taylor Swift, not the not the romantic action. I feel the need to champion love, just not Taylor Swift. I'm more of a, I don't know, I guess I like Taylor's medium speed? I don't know.
But it was a good song.
What song was it?
Our song.
Yes, what was the song?
Good song! Spit the notes!
Our song! It was our song! O-W! No. O-U-R space S-O-N-G exclamation point!
So,
do I really need to go blind on your butt just to get a straight answer?
And yeah, if it did the song really go on for an hour?
Okay. Listen here, Mr. and Mrs. Idioto. The title of the song is literally titled Our Song. Our song is about slamming the screen door. And I forgot the other words.
Oh, it's the title of the song is literally called Our Song.
And is slamming the screen door a euphemism?
I'm gonna run away.
I don't
now.
know if the bounce was necessary, but maybe.
Oh, trust me, it's necessary.
I feel silly.
That's it. Feel? I used to feel. Now I just pun. Oh, Jasper, I think there's an idea for another call in the chat. What would Jasper do if Chrysalis ordered a pizza?
She probably wouldn't be able to eat it because she's kind of a statue. The only thing she is eating right now is pigeon fecal matter.
Well, I tend to think stoners do get the munchies.
That's horrible.
But true.
He's not wrong.
The sad part is I cannot argue with that. That is a valid argument, and I cannot find a proper response for to counter it.
This is extremely accurate.
Also, a big thank you to Cave Lion Pictures for following. Much appreciated.
I'm not against the idea of a Chrysalis call, just matter of finding a good Chrysalis voice.
Actually, it'd be funny if, there's just a picture of the statue, and it's just like a minute of Jasper going, hello? Hello? That would piss people off something awful.
Some people are...
That's such a stupid idea. So stupid it just might work.
Or now, sorry, I'm actually scripting this in my head right now. Maybe you have middle muffled sounds coming from Chrysalis, so you can just
Hello? Pies Pizzeria? Okay, if you're gonna prank me, at least put in some effort! I mean, seriously, you're just gonna sit there in silence and expect me to talk to myself like a loony? Well, guess what, Miss Missy Miss? I don't need your help to look like a loony. I do that almost on a daily basis to myself. And sometimes I even do it behind closed doors. Good night, everybody.
So, okay, I think we actually have a script idea there. Totally unintended, but take it. Take it and run. Go on, take the Chrissy and run.
I mean, he's not wrong. That is a pretty good script idea. And best of all, you probably won't need voice actors for that.
I need some convincing voices.
You just need yourself and probably somebody that can do a high-pitched muffling of Chrysalis, but it's just...
Well, after this stream, I've got some strategering to do.
Ooh, strategering. That's the best. That's just after detergering.
Though actually, fun fact, next week I plan to release another prank call.
Oh?
But I ain't saying who with.
Though, if y'all haven't checked out Jasper doing a prank call with the great and powerful Trixie, you really should.
Nearly an hour after the video premiered, it actually got its own Equestria Daily entry.
Yee. I was glad to see that. And proud.
Which is either a sign of how much people liked it, or a sign of Sadisto's inner Trixie obsession.
Why can't it be both?
Porque los dos.
See.
Both. Both is good.
Both is good. Yeah, both is good.
See, I would like try to play some Mexican music or Hispanic music, but I don't have that on hand because I don't want to be accused of stereotyping.
Yeah.
I'm on pins and needles here.
Yeah, in this day and age. Oof.
Oof, indeed.
Indeedy do. So if anyone asks, we'll just say, edit, in comes the taco commercial music.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, that is neither Mexican nor Spanish nor edible.
Yeah, but that's where the meme comes from.
No, I'm still dealing with the FBI meme. I mean, there's only so much I can deal with. I know you meme well, but really.
He's more behind the memes than I am, and that's sad.
Because I'm old.
Well, that just means I'm less old, but oh my gosh, educate yourself, man.
Well, where can I go for speed memeing? Why isn't that a college course?
That is a thing. And you go on YouTube, you look up memes. Like, there's slam dank memes I think you can watch, and it's just a collage of memes.
Yeah, but yeah, I went to watch cute doggy and pup and kitty videos. I've watched a guy give a dog the finger, and the dog did not take it well.
There are dog and cat memes mixed in on that. I've been watching horse memes.
I've also just been watching the chicken nugget vines. Yeah, the TikTok stuff with chicken nugget.
Don't stop, it's TikTok. Gonna make you throw up.
You don't need to do much for that. Ha cha 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 cha.
Heck, one of my favorite memes is just two people riding on horseback going full speed on their horses while the Flo Rida song is playing on speed dial. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now.
Excellent. I'm learning so much. I'm learning more than I ever wanted to, and may never be the same again.
Oh, I didn't come on this stream to learn. I came to have my brains bleached out.
We are teaching him the knowledge of current events of entertainment.
Sorry if my brain.
Good, because otherwise current events just make me sad. They make me sad.
Not the political kind. Ew. Gosh. I don't want to watch him bleach again.
No, thank you. Oh, this hasn't been a good week of current events. I want to give a quick shout out to my friend Lilo, whose wife came down with the human malware, but she's doing well, and her symptoms are easing. But she has two little kids who, as far as I know, have tested negative, but she's had to quarantine away from them.
Oh, that's miserable.
And a shout out to my friends Cruel Kikane and Kaiju no Kami, who had a small fire. Thankfully, no one was harmed. But
good.
But this has been a quirky week, is the most polite way to put it.
Yeesh.
Sounds like it's been a trying week, is what it is.
Well, I'm always trying. Every week I'm trying hard and So let's liven things up. I'm getting all super serial here. Champ to Stay would like to know, Jasper, what do you think of the most recent Sam and Max games and the announcement of the next game? See, this is current events I'm not up to date on at all.
You mean the Season 2 remastering? The one that I have been retweeting, reblogging, and praying for a pre-order, but never seen my my prayers answered, I wouldn't know. I haven't heard a darn thing.
Aw.
In all honesty, though, I need it. It finally comes out next week.
Next week? Oh, wow, I am behind the times here.
Yep, December 8th. And thankfully I have that day off, which is why, for at least 24 hours, I shall be going off the grid. The freelance boys and I need some time alone.
That could be another video, a little announcement. Newspaper spins to the screen. Where is Jasper Pie? Authorities seek to learn where this pony could have gone. Just I'm playing Sam and Max. Go away.
Get the fuck out of my room! I'm playing Sam and Max!
I'm playing Sam and Max! Now flop off! How shall we flop off, oh lord?
Flop off. Toot sweet.
Flippity floppity.
Oh. Hippity hoppity.
Sam and Max is now his property.
Oh, well done. Yes. That was well done, Lissy. Blue Griffin states the energy that Jasper puts into his performance is just superb.
Superb.
I try. Though I admit immediately after the performances, I go on my face like, am I done yet? Am I done? Can I go sleep?
There's no sleep for the weary.
Boy, ain't that the truth.
Yeah.
Okay, show of hands. Who here feels fully rested and ready to tackle anything? I can't see your hands, but I know it's a lie.
Is he talking to us?
I'm talking to, well, honestly, just about anyone these days.
I can't tell, but I like to think I'm fully rested. Weird, squiggly, blurry line. Yes, I would like to save money in my car.
We've been trying to call you about your coverage for your insurance policy plan.
So,
Get out!
That sounds about right.
Not in this house! Spirits be gone from this house.
Uncle Jasper!
Uncle Jasper, nothing!
But Uncle?
Uncle Jasper, nothing!
That'd be great. If you'd like to exercise the spirits from this house, you can do so for a low annual rate of $10.99.
But
Uncle Jasper, nothing! Come on, it's a throwback. People are going to want to see it.
it's continuity, and I need to give it a quarter to silver. There you go.
That's right. I'm getting paid.
Curse you, ongoing catchphrase!
Now, of course, the miner asked a question I should have asked you both at the very beginning. Just how are you doing? How have things been?
Not too bad, but also kind of overwhelming.
That is a fair statement.
I'm kind of in the same boat as Jasper over here.
That's why dreams doesn't need to be.
I realized that. Oh yeah, something in the family. We lost another family member in the family. It's been rather rough for my mom, but this is somebody I cut contact with because of really bad choices, and yeah, moving away from that. At least I'm excited to say that we secured a new apartment that's going to be much bigger and better, with a stove that actually works and no dripping in the bathtub.
Hooray for succeeding!
Yes, congratulations.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, the people at this apartment complex try, but they don't have the money to fix anything.
Now, homeowning in any form is never a clean and easy affair. Would that it were. But it's not.
Sorry.
I was just gonna say, not gonna lie, it has been a very stressful year, but your Silver-Quill hacky sack silver has been keeping me in line lately.
Oh yes, okay. Have you told anyone the story of how I delivered that to you?
I remember I walked up to you and I picked it up and I was realizing how much I was holding it and throwing it up in the air and realizing how well it was keeping me distracted, despite we were in the middle of a conversation. But then you pointed out that it was one of the more abstract versions that they got wrong.
Oh, yes. What was it? The wings were backwards. So I'm flying towards you. I'm flying away from you. Flying towards you. Flying away from you.
Can't tell, but I really didn't mind that because it was like, oh, this is so much better than my squishy toys at home. So my mother bought me squishy toys for to help keep my hands occupied when I don't have anything to do. My hands tend to go to my face, which is bad. Squishy toys have helped prevent that. However, these squishy toys did not last a month.
Oh dear.
This hacky sack is still in relatively good shape and is still going strong. I squeeze it every day, or I toss it up in the air, or I move it around with my hands. And I realize, I think I remember asking you, ooh, how can I get twink versions of these?
Yes, and I'd be happy to hook you up with that. But I mostly remember that you were generous enough to want to pay for it, and I'm like, no, just take it. And Lizzie crosses her arms because she doesn't want to accept. So I literally tossed the hacky sack towards her, and I managed to nestle it right at the crux of her arms.
I don't remember this part. I guess I cut out the part where I'm being bratty.
Yeah, you weren't being bratty. You were trying to be all, oh, I'll pay for this. No, you won't. I won't let you. And but then I managed to land the swish, and it was like I could hear the NBA music.
It's like I couldn't stop that. I couldn't stop that. I was like, what was I gonna do? Push his hands away?
Speaking of, remember the part where you paid for dinner and Sweetie got mad at you because you paid for the whole dang thing?
Oh, she was ticked.
Look, I do that for folks. It's my way. I troll with kindness. It's a new thing I'm trying out. I've driven them all insane.
I'm trying to figure out a way to bypass this now.
To bypass what? What do you bypass?
Bypass your kindness trolling, but even Sweetie couldn't bypass it.
Nope. She could not. That's okay.
I know she attempted. I think she even asked the waitress, what did he say to you? And the waitress just smiled and walked away.
That's right. She's like, I'm paid. I don't care.
Oh, no, I dropped my hacky sack.
Well, I do know that I want to try to get the hacky sacks, and I will put money on the table and pay for it in full just to spite you.
Great. I'll throw the hacky sack at you and swipe the money back when you're not looking. Woo!
Wait, but I put the money, and you'd be swiping it from yourself.
Exactly. So I could introduce a whole new thing: reverse pickpocketing. You wind up with money in your pocket, and you don't know from whence it came.
It's worth the money. This is a good product. The fact that it's been able to withstand my squeezing, like constant squeezing every day, throwing it up in the air. Yeah, nothing's coming out of it. The fact that it's just so satisfying to squish.
But we're gonna put reverse pickpocket under the money. The hacky sack.
I'm saying it's worth the money.
Worth is one thing, but friends are worth more. Yeah.
Also, I want to address one person in the chat. Yes, Ash Drake, who's jumping around like a kangaroo asking for me. That's my old roommate.
Hi, Ash.
Oh, hello, Ash. How you do? Let's see here.
From me days back in Bakersfield.
Real Silver, the the hacky sack in question was indeed of my Angry Birds form.
I have the reverse version.
So it's the angry flying away. Wah!
So basically, they got his face right and his tail end right, but they flipped his wings and his hair.
But now that's like exclusive because I got the main shipment and they were all correct. Thank God.
Didn't you also have one with googly eyes taped on, or am I thinking of something else?
Yeah, they are taped on. They're glued on, and they are still on.
Oh, them some good googlies.
Despite by squeezing and throwing this thing up in the air on a daily basis, these eyes are still on.
I feel like this is like the best endorsement I could think of. The googlies are still on. The googlies are still on.
I mean, if they've been on this long with the abuse I've been giving this thing, I'd say keep up with the googly eyes. They work, and the glue you're using for them, keep them up. Keep it. It's working.
Well, I wish I could claim credit, but really, I just got it off Amazon. The googlies.
Well, yeah, but you glued them on, and whatever glue product you're using, it works.
Oh, there we go. I felt
Wait, if you have to look that up, would that mean you're Googling the googlies?
That's right, I'm Googling myself. I felt kind of bad for him, so I gave him woogly eyes.
That's always nice of you. You get most improved. Ding!
Of course, because I'm the bee.
Yeah, seriously, if you guys are looking for a good stress ball hacky sack, Silver-Quill will hook you up.
If I have them, I'm just kind of I'm flashing back to Cider Fest. Nothing bad about Cider Fest, mind you. It's just that FedEx dropped the ball and lost my box for a time.
No.
And it had the hacky sacks in it. It's like,
no.
Now, thankfully, I got the box back eventually, like a week later.
Okay, good.
But it looked like it had been used as a hacky sack itself.
Oh, the whole shipment?
The whole box. It had like a giant gash in the side and was beaten up every which way. I was like, what on earth did they do to this?
Yikes.
Yikes indeedy.
What hopefully the Merc wasn't damaged, was it?
Not as far as I can tell. Thankfully, I had all bundled that up in its own protectiveness.
Whew.
But
okay, that's good.
I've had to rethink how I transport my goods because, well, you know, to put it charitably, shipping in the United States right now is not going well. It's all in more than a bit of chaos. And I want to caution everyone that chaos is going to get worse as we get closer and closer to December-ween.
I mean, I only had one shipment loss this year, thankfully, and it was for a poster. A client ordered a poster off my store, and I shipped it USPS because they've been fairly reliable with me. It turns out the client received the package label only, along with a note saying we lost the package. But they found the shipping label for it.
That's an interesting accomplishment.
Yeah. A new level of stupid.
I mean, good job, maybe? I don't know. Probably not.
I mean,
yeah. So I gave the client the customer, do you want me to refund you, or would you like me to send you another poster free of charge? What would you like to do? And they said, oh, I really would like my poster, please. I'm like, okay. I sent him another poster. I contact USPS. Yeah, that the mail place. The lady on the line was super nice, but I could tell there was a lingering hint of she was scared because I was one of those people that was calling about a lost shipment. And she asked me, do you have evidence and proof of the lost shipment? And I literally just texted her through their email services a picture of the literal label of the package. And she starts going, okay, that is definitely not your fault. We will start the insurance wrap and refund you back all your money. And I'm like, oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Is everything okay? She's like, oh, yeah, I was just worried that you'd be upset. I'm like, no, it's not your fault. She's like, people tend to blame us for this. Like, I'm just the messenger. I'm not the person who handles the mail. Oh, bless her heart.
Oh, yeah, that's.
I'm only a government official. I can't make decisions by myself.
Well, okay. I appreciate, one, I applaud you, Blissy, for being patient and understanding. Not everyone understands you'll accomplish more if you don't bite off the head of the person who's trying to help you.
Well, yeah, but it's also just the reality of it all. The people you're talking to are likely not the people handling your mail. They're just the ones in charge of making sure everything's going where it needs to go. And in this case, she said that it's not uncommon for her to get really, really angry people on the line yelling at her to fix what or find what they lost or fix it or give me my money back right now, and yeah, she was just super scared that I was going to get angry, and I felt so bad.
Unfortunately, I can kind of see why we live in an age where where apparently the customer has to be right or it's your head.
Oh yes, I love that line from Your Call with Trixie. Haven't you heard of the customer is always right? I don't read mythology.
I don't study mythology.
And haven't you ever heard of we reserve the right to refuse service to anyone? Is that old Ponish? Oh.
Maybe it's just the fact that I've worked in service before. I used to work at a Subway and was one of those party stores at one point, so I get it.
Well, that's no small thing. I was a courtesy clerk at an Albertsons. And oh boy.
Albertsons. I've heard of this store. Is that a grocery store?
It is.
I used to go to those when I was a kid.
Are you making me feel old again?
No, it's not. This was before, so I don't know if no, they probably aren't. HEBs are the current South Texas grocery stores these days. So before HEB rolled around, we had Albertsons. And I just remember that's where my mom would go shopping, and I always go with her. And I'm like, what is the name of that store that we always went to? I couldn't remember. And for the life of her, she couldn't remember. It wasn't Randall's. And now, what was it called again? See, I'm losing it because
Albertsons.
Albertsons. I'm googling that.
Don't know what you'll find. I mean, what I most remember that summer was the summer the Grateful Dead were playing at the nearby concert place called Fiddler's Green, and man, you got some interesting folks coming through on that. Interesting folks. Not bad folks, just interesting.
I'm seeing my childhood looking at this store.
The sad part is sometimes you end up having to assist customers, and you're not even a salesman. You're in the janitorial. Your job is just to clean the stores, not direct them to the phone books. Also, Walmart doesn't sell phone books. Neither did this customer.
They're looking for a phone book in this day and age?
Yeah.
Well, sir, if you kindly pull out your phone and go to google.com.
Well, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Joey, did they have a phone on them?
No.
It might be the problem.
Good gravy. I didn't.
I mean, it's Dr. Wolf all over again.
I know. It's like, use a phone. Use a phone. I'm tired of checking Skype to see if your plane got in.
Get a phone.
Ooh, I think we're working out some anger issues here. That's right. Now tell me how you feel about this phone. Get it.
This man does not understand the value of a cell phone for emergencies.
But yes, thankfully, the days of Walmart are long behind me, and I got a better job where I feel valued.
Good.
Yay!
Good.
And the best part, just 2 little words, just 2 magical words. No customers.
You mean no
Lordy,
Karens?
Even better. Oh Lordy, I do believe I'm feeling the vapors.
Oh, he got the vapors.
Oh, honey, oh, darling, I do declare he be feeling the vapors.
Oh, child. All right, I've got a question here from Michael Billington. With the introduction of Star Trek Lower Decks and Star Trek Prodigy, what are your opinions on Star Trek animated series? ECZs.
And I'm out. I've never seen anything Star Trek related.
Oh, yes.
I've only seen Star Trek, The Next Generation, Delta 9.
People might be defiant, but if
Voyager. That's it.
Well, Voyager, you'd be a little familiar for Prodigies. They have a hologram based on Captain Janeway. Captain Catherine Janeway.
Oh, yeah, I remember her.
I have seen Prodigies and Lower Decks. Now, Lower Decks, very quickly, it lost me on the first 2 episodes. It wasn't until much later that I was in a call with some buds and we watched it. And one, it's a lot more fun to watch a show with friends. I still have fond memories of when we all watched DuckTales at BronyCon.
Woo!
Yes. It's almost legal requirement that we say that. But
it's like when you do the Friends theme song and you have to do the clap.
Exactly. And okay, so Lower Decks was a lot more fun with my friends, and in a weird way that you got to see a little bit more. They did, I think, a bad introduction to the character of Mariner. She's this very sassy, anti-authority figure. And for the first 2 episodes, basically the universe conspired to make her correct on all these judgments. But then in later issues, she starts to share in adversities with the crew. So, she's no longer separate and holier than thou. She's in the mess with her friends. And I find she's much more likable as a character because of that. Prodigies is a more dysfunctional crew because, well, they didn't even sign up for this. They escaped from a mining prison. And Hologram Janeway is their guide. And pretty smart about it, too. So, but there we go. I don't mean to go on about Star Trek. Star Trekking across the universe.
It's just that's not my fandom. It's more my hubby's fandom, and I am the Xenomorph Kaiju fan.
Ah, yes.
I like the one where they go to prom.
Kaiju prom. Wait, why has there not been a Kaiju prom?
I mean, there's memes of it of Godzilla taking Kong to prom, but
Kong to prom while they sing our song?
More or less.
Oh, there you go. Jasper,
tomato potato.
Can you sing our song with Godzilla and King Kong? That would be interesting.
That depends. Do you want actual working lyrics or just growling to the tunes?
Okay, someone take that, remix it, come back to me with the results. I like where this is headed. We'll have the next meme right here on this podcast.
What have I done?
You've given the remix masters an opportunity. Trust me, we've got the next Godzilla national anthem right now. Godzilla national anthem. A Ganthem.
well, this is a weird structure. No, let's ask the Native American.
Very nice. Oh, that Skreonk still gives me chills.
Oh, I love the original. I like the new one too, but the original's always a classic.
About it, and they're just like,
I do love me the kaiju roars.
I actually had the pleasure of seeing that at a movie theater recently.
The original or Kong versus Godzilla?
The original. I saw Kong versus Godzilla too. Which, okay, here. Kong versus Godzilla. Love the monster fights. Hate the humans. It's like
agreed.
Every moment they're on screen, I'm like, get back to the monsters, get back to the monsters, get back to the monsters. I command you to get back to the monsters right now.
I think that's the general consensus for the Godzilla movies. No offense.
It kind of is for all Godzilla films at this point. Nobody cares about the people. We would just want to get to the monsters. The people are kind of just there to move a plot along, but it's like, we don't need a plot. We just want monsters kicking butt.
See, I can't even say that. This was not just, get to the monsters. Okay, it was, but at the same time, it was also, I don't like you people. Like, you are genuinely not good people. I said about this in my reaction to Ghostbusters, but like there was who was the guy? He was trying to uncover this conspiracy, and he kept making fun of a 13-year-old.
Yeah, she was a teenager for sure. I don't even remember most. You know what? I don't remember any of the people's names. I don't remember a single one.
Yeah,
I remembered the old Busters.
No, we're talking about Godzilla versus Kong.
Oh yeah, sorry. I said this during my reaction. I draw a comparison. Like the teacher in Ghostbusters is a much nicer guy than the conspiracy theory working with the teenagers and insulting them.
Yeah.
Because I'll let you in on a secret, Hollywood. When you show a grown adult making fun of children, they're not likable people. It doesn't seem like that big a stretch, but somehow a writer said, hey, let's have this guy pick on a 13-year-old. That'll make the audience root for him.
Why did they have to make him do that? Wouldn't he have been a happier character just to find out that even if they are kids, that, hey, somebody actually listens to what he says and believe him and want to help him out? Why would he insult the very people that want to help him and believe in him?
It makes no sense. Nothing about that made sense. Okay, so there we go.
Because gotta love that drama.
Now, let's see here. Wushi's Jasper's a Sentai. Jasper, can we confirm this? You're a Sentai fan?
I do enjoy the occasional Sentai, but I grew up on Power Rangers, so I'm kind of more pro Power Rangers.
I getcha.
But I will acknowledge when a Sentai season is way better than the Power Ranger season. Go Kaiju! Super Mega Force! Oh, the pain, it still hurts.
Yeah, I think that's less trying to mutter on your breath and it actually is causing you to choke. Robonite, you have a million!
Oh, God, please make it stop.
Oh, no. I think you're causing him physical pain.
I think I am. This is, funny enough, not a way I'd want to torture someone. Because no one should sit through Super Mega Force. I feel like that... Expand the Geneva Conventions on that one.
And Megaforce ain't no better because here's a beautiful scenario. Imagine the Rangers are finally going against the big bad baddie of the season, and they're kind of getting their butts handed to them. Meanwhile, what's Robo-Knight, the one who's supposed to help them out, doing? He's in a library learning how to rap badly. And that's the episode!
Now this was William Crow saying, not a big fan of In Space. I admit I didn't see the whole thing, but, well, okay, my interpretation of the fan reaction is basically colored by Linkara's review. I thought most people liked In Space.
I loved In Space.
So, but then, hey, I'm not saying you're not allowed to dislike something.
Oh yeah, different strokes, different folks.
I'm curious to know what about In Space lost your support. It was because they went to the Dagobah system, right? Yoda never got his cameo. It's okay. His kid got the royalties.
It's because they did the Turtles crossover with the Next Mutation, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I'll let that one slide just a little, but just barely. Because I saw the Next Mutation. I have witnessed the Turtles across many iterations, but none of them were as painful as the Next Mutation.
I've only seen like a handful of the Turtle shows, 2012 being my obvious favorite.
2012 was the Nickelodeon, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, William is saying bingo. Okay, so it was the Next Mutations, and its many, many flaws live on. Many.
Think of it this way. It's just one very, very, very misguided episode in a sea of effort.
There you go.
But again, that's all up to you.
Well, gosh darn, Saban. Saban, you stop with that turtle stuff. Oh, Voice of Reason In Space is his favorite, which I can totally understand.
Owen Saban, stop screwing up your kid actors!
Oh, boy. Ugh, not going to even go there. I shudder to think what Justin went through later in life.
Hey.
I still tear up about what Billy went through.
Oh. Yeah, for those who aren't aware, the actor David Yost, he played Billy, who was one of my favorite Rangers. David is homosexual, and he had to deal with a lot of on-set harassment as a result, to the point where one day enough was enough, and he walked out.
And although I know a lot of us miss Billy, nobody blames him in the least.
Nope. And if anything, I applaud that he did that for himself, that he didn't let anything else decide other than his own self-respect and care.
But I'm hoping that one day, now the show's a lot more accepting of same-sex couples, they might see fit to maybe have him back for one episode.
That would be quite the tribute.
I know it probably won't happen, but a man can dream, can't he?
Yes. We all got a dream. Otherwise, my favorite in Discworld. You have to believe in things that don't exist. How else can you make them become?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
that's actually kind of beautiful.
Oh, it's a book called The Hogfather, and I think you would all enjoy it. If you don't want to read it, check up on Netflix. I think the Discworld Hogfather is still up there.
Might actually have to check that out after the stream.
There you go. See, I'm totally hip and with it, yo.
What is up, my young parsons? I too am so on the go, and I drink my yogurts from a tube.
That's right. I'm cool.
That's right. You drink everything through a tube.
No, not great, Grandma. Oh, goodness. Well, an error occurred while processing appearance. Yes. My computer is chewing over. I've been putting a lot of effort into this grass texture. Come on.
No, I need to create my own grass paint brush.
You won't be able to replicate.
I use Sai these days, so.
Sai, I'm still an Illustrator fanboy. I'm not trying to offset.
Tis all good.
I'm not trying to offset this path. Why do you think I'm trying to offset the path? I'm saying this to my computer.
You upset the path? Well, apologize to the path. You have deeply upset it.
I apologize for nothing. Nothing.
And you must suffer the consequences.
Then perish.
Parrish, it's not Wednesday.
And
That's the most Silver-Quill reaction I can offer.
And this is the most Jasper reaction I can offer. Queso?
He has a schedule when he's punished, destroyed, perish, misery, then he's reincarnated, and yada yada.
Yes. Well, in that case, can I fit you in next week to be crushed by a steamroller?
Oh, please. I mean, I'm always pressed for time.
The joy I feel for such puns is measurable.
Equaled only by my rage.
Oh no, that's pretty much a chart all its own.
Oh, okay. Ooh, Jasper's rage chart.
Oh, that'd be fun to measure up. I think he hits the rival blight sometimes.
You know, that'd be fun to make our own rage measuring units. We're not quite at Game of Thrones final season, but we're close. We're at Star Wars prequels levels.
I may be approaching legendary battle levels. It was nothing but lazy stock footage and the Rangers' needlessly stupid commentary. Oh, we're so awesome! We're so cool! Look at us! Don't pay attention to the Rangers you actually want to see. Just listen to us rattle on.
Good Lord, I think his rage is actually choking him.
I think Uncle Jasper, get a grip! Get grip!
We still need to make a pick about that someday.
Yeah, one day.
Making a note for possible future commission.
Oh, yes, I need the months.
Oh, there you go.
But you didn't hear it from me.
Hey.
Boing.
Oh. And the crowd loves it. Netflix is okay to series. That's because Netflix will okay just about anything these days.
That is a sad truth.
I mean, I'm just like, Netflix, it's okay to say no. Do they have dirt on you?
There's an entire song based around it. There are a million wonderful ways to say no.
Oh, Jasper, wow, you are calling back to my childhood on that one. How do you know this thing? Were you in
Mostly just because of online videos and Nostalgia Critic.
Okay, because I remember seeing that. I actually watched that when it came out. That's how old I am. Meh.
What was the thing?
It was Cartoon All-Stars The Rescue.
All-Stars The Rescue.
Just think of a huge crossover between the Muppet Babies, the Ninja Turtles, Garfield, and
Alf.
I think Alvin and the Chipmunks, all in a PSA about saying no to drugs.
See, I've seen all of those, but the one you're talking about, it would appear.
Oh yeah, and there's also Looney Tunes thrown into the mix because, of course.
Yes, of course.
Because when I think of Looney Tunes, all I can think about is Bugs Bunny telling us about joints.
Well, I mean, I'm sure whoever came up with the new Space Jam was on something.
Understatement.
Oh yeah, they were definitely on something. Just not anything people would want.
Well, either way, but yep, that is, I won't call it a cherished childhood memory, but I will say it's a memory. I'm remembering. Member?
Honestly,
me member.
Honestly, I still have yet to see the first Space Jam in full, but I will say that, for me, my favorite Looney Tunes movie was always Back in Action.
Was it? Who shoots missiles for a living? Welcome to my world.
Well, it turns out I'm secretly evil. Now hand me the card so that I can please my dark masters.
That's an actual line?
Yep. And then they do a whole sequence of Elmer Fudd chasing Daffy and Bugs through all the paintings in the museum, and it's really cool.
Okay, well, then I need to double check that. I'll add it to the ever-growing list of things I'm supposed to watch. Like, you all think that it's just Trinary and Sweetie Bloom telling me to watch like The Good Place or Hamilton. No. See, I've got a friend, we play Dead or Alive, and he's sending me video after video trying to get me to, get good. And I just want to play a game with my friends. So no.
That's all anyone should want.
It's everybody wants me to watch something. I am but one person. And I have the attention span of, shiny.
That's the issue.
What's up?
He's extremely, he has the three letters. I have the three letters too. Maybe not as intense. I think I've been growing out of that more, I guess. I don't know. But maybe it's also because when I have something to focus on that I really want to focus on, I'm actually pretty good. So a television series, for instance, like Centaur World, I get really happy about that.
Oh, tell me more about the Centaur World. I only know the basic outline of it.
Okay, I'm not going to lie. The first few episodes are crazy.
And the downside is?
Honestly, I don't see a downside because they tackle topics that are really dark and deep, and you think they're going to sugarcoat it? Oh God, they don't. Like, they don't. They know what they're talking about, and like maybe the kids might be a skosh on the confused, but let's be real, I don't even think this is for kids. What was the age limit for Centaur World?
Yeah, I don't know.
In that case, I know what I need to check out sooner or later.
Yeah, but I've been wanting the Wolfstein to watch it too because this is not only a cartoon series on Netflix, it's a musical Netflix series. There's songs constantly playing throughout each episode, and they are so good, more than they have every right to be. I love just about every single song in this series, which is rare for me. I love music, but I'm not a big fan of musicals that often or this much. But there's a song every few minutes in an episode, and yet I enjoy most of them.
Well,
it's wacky, it's colorful, there's a dark plot underneath all of it with the main protagonist, and the characters are surprisingly compelling. I guess it's up to you in regards to the style of the animation, but I full-heartedly enjoy it.
As people are throwing around the brand CalArt style, even though it doesn't truly apply.
Okay, this is just me being an outsider looking in. What is so bad about CalArt style?
I don't know. I think something Solar told me that, like, he likes the style that. So here's the thing: there are two very different art styles in Centaur World being used at once. One is the one that was mentioned, and the other is a bit more serious tone, almost like I don't know how to describe the other version of the animation for that side, but it's a lot more serious and graphic in tone. And when you have the main protagonist go from her world into Centaur World, she becomes a part of that world more or less, and the animation for her changes, and people for some reason don't seem to like it. I think it's interesting and compelling, and it's cute. I'll say it's cute, and I don't have a problem with it. I think that is all subjective at this point.
Yeah, that's curious. I mean, if anything, I feel like it would make sense for the animation style to change to match the world, and as a visual cue to say, hey, we're over here now.
Pretty much. But yeah, the what really got me hooked, line, and sinker, the music made me stay, but what compelled me to be a fan was the hidden dark story underneath it that kind of the entire series was hinting at, but subtly, with music, charming, though eerie music. And I'm like, is there something that's going to happen that involves from this song? It sounds too dark to be. Oh, it is. Oh my God. This is awesome. This is epic. This is what we're fighting for. And I do highly recommend it. But obviously, I'm not going to tell you to stop what you're doing and go watch it right now because I know you're a busy person. But if you ever get a chance or your curiosity does pique, or you just have that kind of time. When do we have that time?
None of us have that time. That time's not with us right now.
Exactly. If not for the music, the story I think is worth it, and I like some of the characters. The characters are really good.
You know what? Maybe for Christmas we should all just ask for time off.
Wait, you're serious?
Do I look like I kid?
Do you want to tell him or should I?
You first.
Jasper, you look totally serious and respectable. Yes. I mean, your fez radiates with total seriousness. You're so super serial fez.
Bliss is hiding under Silver-Quill's wing.
I'm beginning to think you people don't take me seriously.
I'm beginning to think...
No, we totally take you...
This is me, harumphing and casually and gallantly exiting the stage. Like a graceful gazelle.
Darn casuals.
Jasper, watch out for the banana peel.
Oh, and he's down.
I heard everything.
Oh. It's okay as long... Well, wait. Everything? I'm a part of everything. How dare.
Oh, I dare. I dare up and down the square. And I do it again, too.
If it weren't for those meddling kids and their dog?
Worse. If it weren't for those meddling kids, their dog, their bunny, and their cousin.
Good grief. I don't know what's going on with Illustrator right now, but it is just not working with me. I think all the shading and landscape, it's like, you know what? I'm done. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
You want to abuse the shade? Well, now you're getting shade.
Yes, it's throwing shade at me.
And also, you see...
I mean, granted, I'm trying a lot with this thing, but geez Louise, it's just not working with me here. What if there's a way, can I just like expand what I got, or I don't know of a way to like flatten a clipping mask. You can, but then you make it like a raster file. Yeah, you know what? I'm using a lot of terms. Here's a question from Champ to Stay. Do any of you ever think you've made rivals with anyone? Rivals?
Yeah, maybe a bit. I don't know about rivals in the entertainment industry, but I have a bit of a rivalry at work that I kind of made myself.
So I would love... Okay, I'm going to try to answer this, but then I need to log off because my computer froze.
Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez.
I hope I didn't make any rivals. That's all I could say.
I guess it depends on how one defined rivals. I mean, there's... In terms of healthy, like, competition, like you feel you found someone who shares a passion and you can test your growth against them. Don't know if I've encountered that. I've seen people with whom I admire their work, but I wouldn't call them a rival.
Like, are we talking friendly rivals or like Gary and Ash level rivals?
Well, that was kind of friendly, I think.
It didn't start out that way.
No, it didn't seem that way at first. Gary was quite the jerk. But
I almost smirked when I saw him get his clock cleaned by Mewtwo.
But as is true of any online activity, you're going to wind up with people who just don't like you or are trying to make a show out of not liking you, which is a very weird concept for me, but it's a thing. And I find the best thing to do in those situations is not pay any attention to those people.
Just gotta keep doing what you do because you love what you do, you know?
Exactly. All right, come on now. What's the dealio here? Let's just move that up there. Yes. Oh, okay. We've lost a Blissy Boo for just a minute. Just a minute.
She'll be back. In the meantime, we still got this hoof puppet that looks like Bliss. Hello, I'm the Blissy. Rainbows, rainbows, rainbows.
Okay, while she's not here, that's what we should do. Just make a Blissy literal sock puppet. That's how I can prompt my her next revenge video. And I finally overdid Illustrator. It gave up. But yes, Trinary, I did save. So I'm not totally upset, but I am thinking, how can I be smarter about this? Because obviously I'm asking too much of Illustrator. Yes, it quit unexpectedly.
Currently looking at the stream. What is it you're making?
Apply to all. Ignore. Well, I was trying to make a textured look for a background of quote-unquote a Sonic the Hedgehog level, the Green Hill Zone. Funny thing is that the objects are interacting very strange. Yes. Sorry, an error occurred. No, don't send a report. Oh, fine. Don't send. We've got enough going on right now. Let's see here. But I just want to make sure I actually got Illustrator back. Done. Okay. First off, let's close a few things. Jasper, have I lost you as well?
No, I am still here, just didn't know what to say.
It's all good. Don't save. Oh, but thank you, Joe Lectine 1609. This is kind of like Steve Newcomb. Is it Joel Ectine? Is it Joe Lectine? There's so many ways to pronounce these things. Curse you screen names. You confound me every day. Okay. So, truth be told, I think the smartest thing I can do is actually take this and migrate it over to a new file and just work on that for a minute.
Hey, that might do it. Also, apparently someone has been comparing us to Yakko, Wacko, and Dot. Question is, who would be who of the three of us?
Well, I don't even want... Look, I think I'm a dead ringer for Dot. I think I'm adorable, dang it.
Yeah, you certainly got that posture.
Posture, yeah, that's the term. So, would you rather be Yakko or a Wacko? I know, that's a very tough question to ask.
On one hand, I've got the voice for Yakko. On the other hand, I've got the attitude of Wacko. And on the other hand, I haven't memorized my nations of the world.
Oh, yeah, jeez.
So I guess I'll have to be Wacko. I'm okay with this.
Hey, that was really good.
Maybe I should see a psychiatrist.
Wait a minute. I'm not... This Illustrator... It's not matching what you all are seeing, I think. Gosh, did it really... Come on, Illustrator. Work with me now. I tell you, I can't seem to overcome technical difficulties these days. Folks might remember the complete brouhaha of my last one.
Art projects. They're fun when they want to work.
When they do. And hey, I'll be honest, this one... Man. Okay, pardon me, the screen's about to go dark as I remove my Illustrator. Sure you want to remove Illustrator? Now I will add it back because this is Mr. Behavin'.
You know what? We'll get a third opinion. Let's see, what do you think? I declare I think Silver is more Hello Nurse, I do declare.
Ooh. You think I got the hair for it?
No, but you got the butt for it.
Ooh. Why, Jasper, I didn't know you'd been checking out my moneymaker.
Wait, this didn't go quite how I wanted it to.
There you go. See, now we got to get another song going. I like Silver's butt and I cannot lie.
Eject! Eject!
Oh, well, that's... Ooh, look at this now. See, I'm making everyone uncomfortable now. But I've learned so new things. And now, Sweetie Bloom can ship it. Jasper is drawn in by the gravitational force of my booty.
I conspire against gravity!
Well, that means you're carrying a weighty burden. Now, see, all of a sudden, I'm able to manipulate this no problem. Yes, there was too much going on in the last one. Peppermint presents, I've apparently ruined her eating. Perhaps I caused a spew? Please tell me I caused a spew.
You do declare caused a spew, I do declare.
I spewed? What?
Oh. Lissy, we've been given roles. Let's see here. Jasper is Wacko. I'm Dot, and therefore you must be Yakko.
Also, we totally did not temporarily replace you with a hand puppet.
I'm actually not sure I could do Yakko very well. Yakko was the one that he burped a lot.
No, that was Wacko.
And he burped beautifully. Beautiful.
He burped with the skills of an artist.
Beautiful burping.
Oh wait, so I'm the elder brother. Okay.
That's right. Because let's be honest, I'm the cute one.
I mean, you can have it. I don't want it.
I mean, I'm tired of spreading a false lie. I'm the cute one. I want to sing my adorableness from the rooftops. The hills are alive with the sound of adorable. Oh, also...
That is not how I sound, but okay.
Well, no, that's how I'd sound. Oh, I see. Now, you think all the cuteness is about you. I see how it is, Blissy. I see how it is.
For the record, once again, I ain't qualified for domestic disputes.
No, instead, we also learned that Jasper's apparently been checking out my moneymaker, and I didn't even know.
What?
Yes, we have booty rocking around the world.
I would like to talk to my lawyer. And I'm Blissy, and I would like to talk to my lawyer too.
Oh yes, we're going to make a Lightning Bliss sock puppet.
No, we are not. I am right here. I do not need to be represented by a sock puppet.
Oh, come on.
No, just no.
Sock puppets represent.
Nope.
Look, Blissy. Buzz.
Proceeds to break your hoof.
I must break.
I only got 4 of those.
That sounds like a personal problem.
It is very much a personal problem, because you made it one.
Actually, I'm kind of expecting some horse expert to say, well, actually, a horse has several components to their hooves, therefore you have more than 3. And it's like, don't stop ruining what we like with science.
Indeed. I really hate when people ruin my jokes.
It's like, let me be factually inaccurate.
Well, technically, sometimes the joke is ruined before it even began. Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Ha-cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. What up? What up? Let's see here. I have a question about what might be on the horizon with TF2. I know y'all can't just give stuff away, but there was also a panel about this at it's not at Everfree. So, but for those who might not have gotten to be a part of that, can you share any tidbits on what's on the horizon?
We're a bit behind in production, but we are still moving forward.
Yeah, we are on a bit of a hiatus at the moment because we are trying to create a backlog of episodes right now.
It was Doc's idea.
Oh.
Well, yeah, but yeah, we've had some hang-ups with some audio work going on and some line work here and there, but rest assured, episodes are being worked on. We have a lot of ideas, a lot of script ideas. Several lines have been turned in for multiple episodes. It's just a matter of getting audio organized and
Turns out working on an animated series takes time. Who would have thunk?
Yeah, and because we're not working on deadlines here, it's not like we're an actual studio or anything. We just try to organize where we can and then put it all together as best we can without peer pressuring all of each other.
That's right. You don't want the cartoon all-stars after you.
Right?
We are but mortals.
And there's a bot over on my Twitch. How annoying.
Yay.
One sec while I banish this to the corners of you shush with your face now.
And apparently the Jasper imposter has a question for me.
Oh, the Jasper Flare.
Yes. I got some more flair than any flare could ever... Okay, the question. What's your favorite Pokemon? For me, it's either Charizard or Heracross.
Well, there you go.
Anyone else want to contribute?
I'm sorry, favorite Pokemon?
Yes.
Mine will always be Growlithe Arcanine because Fire Puppy. For no other reason than that Fire Puppy.
Fire Puppy is best answer.
I likes the Fire Puppies. I'm just typing up account offering to make everyone famous and provide and giving a link to a likely malicious site. Kind of surprised that they... Okay, yes, I want to block. Jeez Louise.
You want to do the thing at the place.
Jeezy Pete, that took a little bit more time than I would have thought. Oh well. Pardon the distraction.
Yes, I see somebody's asking me the same question. I am not a Pokemon fan. I have established this multiple times. Yes. Just never got into it. I get that people are into it. I get that there are new versions of Pokemon that are coming out. Some are cuter than others. Some are saying that are more my forte because I like ponies and equines and that and whatnot. I'm just not into it. I'm not into the game. I'm not into collecting. I'm not into the show. I just never got into it. Nothing personal. Just not into it.
It's all good. For me, I like to use Pokemon Go as a way of motivating me to get up and walk outside.
It's a good idea, though careful what you discover.
Oh, I've discovered plenty.
Uh-oh.
And it's horrendous.
And yes, the same goes for Digimon.
Digimon. Yeah, I am a fan. Although, well, I guess I called it good with Tamers and only kind of caught Frontier later on in life.
Yeah, I didn't really get to watch much after Frontier because, I don't know, for some reason the networks I currently had wouldn't air as many episodes.
Yes, networks are weird like that.
I saw bits and pieces of Fusion, but didn't really leave much of an impression.
Ready.
Hey, remember the time when they made a movie and they tried to cram so much into one movie?
Yeah, I don't know if fondly is the right answer because they had the digi-wrap. Good lord.
And the Angela Anaconda short.
Oh, God, Angela Anaconda. That's a nightmare and a half.
Why is that a name I know I blocked out?
It was a Canadian cartoon that... It was really weird. It's like they copy-paste black and white heads on colored bodies. It was a very unique art style, but it was also... Well, just being unique doesn't necessarily make it easily accepted.
Like, the visuals are unique. The writing was...
Writing was and just kind of weird overall. Kind of creepy. But anyway, they tried to make it work on both Fox and ABC Family, and, it did not work. To quote Alucard, it did not work. It did not work.
Following your example.
Did not work. Did not work.
Ooh, catty.
Ooh, work hard for the money. Now, let's see here. Inquisitor. Do my friends know that I'm working with an Inquisitor? They do now. Thanks for blowing the cover.
Is it a Spanish Inquisitor?
No one expects the Spanish Inquisitor. Oh, I missed that version of Penguin.
Yes, and to answer that one question I saw earlier, nothing happened to my hubby Sub-Zero. He is fine and well. He just does not like to be in the spotlight. And Aeon's doing well as too. You can hear him in the background.
They are both alive and well.
Oh, that's
very alive, very well, though Amazon is kicking them in the butt.
No kidding.
They work for Amazon?
Yep.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Yeah. You're working for Amazon now, see?
It's coitins for you, Silver. Coitins, you hear? Coitins!
Oh. No, Jasper. Don't say it's coitins.
Oh, they're adorable.
I'll tell you where the Chartreuse Falcon is.
I remember I did that.
Also, hi, Misty, in the chat.
Oh.
Hola, Misty.
Misty? I'm trying to find... Oh, Misty Phantom, hello. Are we both wondering if Jasper and I are both coming to BabsCon in April? I am going to do my utmost to be there, yes.
I'm planning on it. I've never been to BabsCon, and
what?
I kind of want to experience it at least once.
Oh, yes.
So, it kills me how many cons he's not actually been to.
No, we got it.
Well, for the longest time, BronyCon was my go-to, but then that went off and poofed out of existence. Then I went to Everfree, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah, so we just need to drag you to more.
Yes. I like this thinking.
Hey there, hi there, ho there.
Now, let's see. Okay. HarmonyCon. I think you'd have fun at HarmonyCon.
Where is HarmonyCon again?
My home state, baby.
So that would be, well, honestly, I don't want to blindly
It's
say
okay. It's Texas.
Okay. So there's HarmonyCon. There's Ciderfest in Winnie City. Ciderfest is in Milwaukee. Winnie City is Chicago. Everfree. I'm trying to think what other conventions are going on. They say come to TrotCon, but I haven't yet.
Where is TrotCon again?
Trying to recall. Up north, I believe.
That's in north somewhere. I've never been to TrotCon.
I do know that next year I want to try for both BabsCon and Everfree again.
There we go.
And no. That's HarmonyCon is not in Austin, Texas. It's near Dallas, Texas. Just look up harmonycon.com, guys. They have all the information you need. Don't assume where it is until you read up their info.
Oh.
Yeah.
I do want to try. I do want to try to go to Texas sometime.
We'd love to have you.
If only so I could show up on the Blissy's doorstep one day and just say, "Feed me and prevent me from dying."
We have multiple people that we're kind of doing that for, it feels like. I know we are bringing the, I think, Signed Steel Rail back with us, possibly. I think at BabsCon we're kidnapping the Flitter Crits.
I was denied the chance to see Crits at, gosh darn, at Ciderfest. Was denied because something came up.
Well, she's definitely coming to Babs.
Excellent.
Along with my brother. I'm so happy.
Oh? I don't think I've ever met your brother.
So yeah, I am one out of 6 kids actually, and one thou shall not be named, the oldest sibling that betrayed the family. But then I am the middle child, and then there are
other people say no, you're not.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 younger siblings underneath me. One of them is my first younger brother. I am 3 years older than him. I have not seen him in over 3 years because he lives in New Jersey with his hubby. And I'm just, it's funny. We don't talk much very often because he works in retail and I'm always busy. And I noticed that he posted something on Facebook because that seems to be the only time where I could see what he's up to these days. And he posted an OC that he made, which was a nymph inspired of Hell of a Boss.
Oh dear.
And thing is, guys, I am a Hell of a Boss fan. I do like the series. I think it's fun.
With good reason.
And interesting. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you like this series? Because I love it too. And he flipped his lid and called me up immediately. He says, I have nobody to talk to about this series. I am so happy. And now we spent over an hour talking about it. And then I told him, dude, I got a bunch of friends who like Hell of a Boss and would love to talk about it with you. I'm going to be seeing them at BabsCon. And he's like, can I come with you? Like, are you serious? Yeah, when is it? And where is it? And I'm like, it's in San Francisco, California. It's going to happen in April, and I'm going to be a community guest there. You can room with me if you want. Are you serious? And he's like, yes, I'm serious. I'm scared of flying, but darn it, I'm going to do it.
Marvelous. Well, it's great that it can provide that opportunity. Both Hell of a Boss and BabsCon.
Yeah, and he's going to get to see firsthand what the Brony fandom's all about, and he has no problem having a pony represent him. I even conjured up his OC or reinvented it. I used to have an image of his character at one point, but he decided to give it its own touch-up and update. So now he looks more like a Clydesdale Pegasus, but I love it. Imagine a much taller version of me, but more red-haired and bushy beard. 5 times more goofier than I am, but probably 10 times more anxiety-induced than I am. But he's still the biggest goofball, and he loves to change his voice.
Duplicate of me.
Okay, I will confess I'm mostly just picturing you with the beard.
Of course you would. The thing is, he is the biggest ginger in our family, and I love him to bits. Like, I even argue that he'd give Joey for a run for his money on the ginger factor.
Oh, can we have a ginger off? Get like
I would love to have a ginger off with these two.
I mean, we can get like one of those Pantone swatches palettes and just hold it up and run it, trying to match the Pantone values to both of them. Yes, this could be.
You know what? You know what? To kick it up a notch, I will dress up as Ginger from Gilligan's Island.
That's cheating.
You're gonna dress in a bikini?
After the stream, I plan to go and cry myself to sleep.
No!
Do you want some company?
I'm crying! I'm crying because I'm dying.
All I know is I'm having a good time.
Well, to you there, Buster Brown.
Oh. Wait a minute, that's a question. Why did we never get a pony named Buster Brown? No, I think I answered my own question there.
Yeah, there you go. Also, I dropped a vector of what his OC will look like.
Oh, RJ. Let's see. Nick. Discord, appear before me.
I cannot compete with the beard. I may never shave again.
Yeah, his beard is really bushy.
Is it okay if I share this image with the stream?
Oh, go ahead. I'm sure he'd be very flattered.
Here we go. Here he be. I like the pinwheel cutie mark. Well, no, not a pinwheel, but it is, well, a wheel. With rainbows. Excellent. Now, okay, he may have Jasper beat in volume, but Jasper's got the fine quafting. It's style.
I do occasionally take pride in personal appearances.
That's right. So he's got the rugged look. You've got the sleek stylize. So.
Oh yeah, he's very sleek. You're very sleek. He's very, very rustic, southern, bushy.
So.
I'm sleek. I'm slicker than him. Neener.
And he likes to argue that the center circle is his emotions, the outer colored circle is what he faces off on an everyday basis, but the stars represent family members, and he specifically did request to have one of those stars be rainbow colored to represent Bliss. So I'm like, I love you. He didn't have to do that, but he wanted that. And I'm like, okay.
Excellent.
It's only proof that he loves you.
Oh, he does, and he's heard all the stories. He actually apparently recently watched my Entitled Fans video that featured quite a few of us in there, and when he saw that, he had to ask, have you really had people go up to you and harass you like that? And I'm like, unfortunately. And he's like, well, that settles it. I'm coming. I'm gonna go big brother on their butts if they do. And I'm like, no. You don't have to do that. My friends make sure it doesn't happen anymore. He's like, too late. I'm going.
Harass us, steal our fezzes, run away with them.
I want to point out, I'm 3 years older than this man.
Yes,
he's so much taller than me, but still.
Well, I mean, high praise to him for just being the caring brother. That's what it's really about.
It's my caring big little brother.
Although that puts me in a tough spot. I mean, it's like, is this one of the guys that chose you? No, brother, he's... Well, okay, yes, but...
I'm scared of what's going to happen if he gets between you, Joey, and Will, because when his goof meter goes off, it goes off. So there will be chaos.
Oh, Bliss, you tempted me.
No, you got the puns, and he's got the voices, plural, lots of voices. I'm shocked he's not a voice actor. He is that good, in my opinion. He thinks I'm exaggerating. I'm not.
I do believe you are trying to tempt us to battle, Blissy.
I think I am, unintentionally, and that might be giving him a bit of social anxiety. I'm sorry, bro. I love you, but you do have talent.
Well, then come forth, Blissy, brother, and fight goof to goof.
If you could get past all the spittle.
Spittle? That, sir, is a unjust, unprecedented accusation on behalf of those who suffer from speech impediments. I would just like to disclose that you, sir, are despicable.
I will accept this as long as you have a bar of soap for that shower.
And I'll have you know that it's Jasper season.
That's a lie! It's Blissy season!
No, it's Jasper season.
Bliss season!
Jasper season.
Bliss season!
Bliss season!
Silver season! Fire!
They done got me. It's getting dark. Tell Tiny Tim I won't be coming home for this Christmas.
Oh no. No, 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 no.
Yeah, he's doing it.
Tell
They call me Queen of Beat. I am the king of the beats.
Chicky boom, chicky boom, boom, boom.
Well, Annie, am to little healer out. Tell Tony Tim will be coming there this Christmas. Tell Scarlet I don't give a damn. Pardon me.
We can watch that together at some point.
Yes, please.
Have a quote along. Oh, well, I'm getting the pinwheel of doom, so I do believe my illustrator is going to go down again. I did save.
Huzzah!
Not the worst fate.
Yay for saving.
I will say I've made less progress on this than I expected. I've gotten beaucoup de details, which I'm pleased with. But in terms of overall visual completion, one might think I haven't done squat. Oh, the
Looks like squat, but is this something that's been done over time, or is this all been done in one day?
Well, not all in one day. This has been done over time. But the shading, the grassy texture. What the hoo-ha hey is that? Gosh, I don't even know what is that? Well, whatever it is, I'm saving now because I don't want to lose what I've got.
Again, that is a meme. What is that?
What is that?
Oh my god, what is that?
Like, oh my god.
Oh my god! What is that? And that's like with a lot of cat videos too. You need to look it up. It's adorable.
Kitties. Okay, let's see here. We're going to see if Illustrator will undo. There we go. I must have... Well, I'm not even sure what I did. I was trying to texture. Oh, define texture.
The fun of texturizing.
I see there is an Aeon in the chat.
Oh, there's an... Wait, there's an Aeon behind... Wait, yes, it went quiet.
And technically, yes. Yeah, he's technically behind me.
We've traced it. We've traced the chat. It's coming from somewhere inside the house.
Oh my god. It's coming from inside Blissy's room.
Blissy's room. Also,
It's okay.
I have neglected a staple question from Champ to Stay. I may have asked this of both of you a long time ago, though. Have either of you seen Thomas and Friends All Engines Go?
I have. It is horrific.
I'm not a train fan, so no.
Oh,
Allow me to say this. Allow me to lay the scene. Take a calm, charming edutainment episode. Now make it bounce all over the walls for babies.
good grief. Does Thomas gone all, I don't know, hyper spasticky?
Pretty much, yeah, and he uses his wheels for hands.
Yes! Excuse me.
That
I did a gag similar to that years ago, but I grew out of it.
That's surprising to hear. I mean, I mostly remember... Okay, I don't know that much about Thomas. I don't know, I guess I just never discovered it as a kid. But I was always under the impression it was a pretty calm and direct sort of thing.
It's been a roller coaster of a story. First, it was calm and charming. Then it was babyfied and formulaic. Then it was calm again. Then it was bouncy and trying to be woke, even though the story was broke. And now we got this.
Huh. I mean, I'm just trying to pick... First off, Jasper, I feel like you've done some false advertising. Thomas is a train, not a roller coaster.
Well, you're pretty sure wouldn't know it if you watched any of the episodes.
Ooh. A stirring condemnation.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
I wasn't talking to you, Siri.
Okay.
Fulfilling Friday, guest starring Siri.
I mean, is Apple going to come after me because of that? I don't even know what I said that sounded like... Okay, I'm watching a Japanese Transformer clip, and they say, it was Hen Shin, Japanese for transform. Kamen Rider fans will feel me on that one. And Siri starts up. Oh, okay, I'm okay. She didn't hear me. And I'm just like, good Lord, can I not watch a movie without Siri getting... She's like that really clingy partner or something. And they're just like, come on. So what did they do to my... Gosh darn it. All these shapes disappearing on me. Have I lost you guys as well?
Have I ever been found?
Okay, good. There's a
No, yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry. Aeon was asking me something. One sec.
Okay, no. It was just so quiet all of a sudden.
I didn't want to interrupt, and I didn't have much to contribute.
Well, basically, the lady in my computer is being really clingy. I think she's still planning to take over the world.
She could... Well, at least now we know she's active. She couldn't really help me and my dad when we were driving home, and we kept saying, Siri, please give us directions to so-and-so, what's her face? And she was like, I'm sorry, I cannot help you. Please try again later. And then we kept trying, and well, we got home eventually, but still.
Jeez, I'm sorry, Jasper. I can't do that.
Daisy, give me your answer, too.
Wonder if they could ever redo that. Get product placement going. Daisy, give me your Mountain Dew. Yeah. The one thing that 2001 A Space Odyssey was missing, product placement.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh, Lord. I'm actually having a horrifying image of that. Try picturing, Blissy, 2001 A Space Odyssey, but with product placement thrown in.
I don't want to. Why? Ah, God, it's happening. No.
Daisy, give me your Mountain Dew.
I'm sorry, Lightning.
I just like Sprite better.
You must suffer the VPN episode ads. I'm sorry, Lightning. I can't let you do that. The ad must play all the way through.
I'm sorry, Jasper. I can't.
I'm ad block.
Hello, Mr. Adblock.
He ejected my microphone. You evil devil.
Well played, Jasper. Aeon. Well played.
Yeah, that was Aeon.
Okay, I was going to say, I wish I could get my voice that low.
Yeah, do that again.
She's daring him now. Oh, the conflict.
I'm not daring him to do anything.
No, daring do. Do the do.
And are you going to behave?
No. Yay.
No?
Because, Bliss, my doms are in the other room. You're not one of them.
Okay.
All right. I know you can't hear this, but...
Oh yeah, Sub-Zero wants you to sign the lease. Yeah, just go ahead and do that. Thank you.
Oh, so you're leasing in Aeon. Oh, watch out, Aeon. That's the least of your worries. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Yeah. Ah ha ha. Ah ha ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha ha. It's funny. That makes me slightly nostalgic. Just slightly.
I think it makes all of us slightly nostalgic. Otherwise, we wouldn't recognize the reference.
I got that reference.
Oddly enough, I didn't grow up that much with Dexter's Lab, but I recognize the references.
Well, that's all anyone can ask, or at least that's what I'm asking. Witness me.
And that's what you're receiving.
Oh, dear Lord.
Also, I missed earlier, but Jack was wondering, would you say that Thomas and Friends went off the rails?
No. It did not go off the rails. It went off the rails, came back, chopped them to bits, made a smoothie out of them, ate the smoothie, pooped out the smoothie, and then did it to many other railways just to make sure it didn't miss anything.
I sense repression. Don't hold back.
Actually, oddly enough, this is me repressed. Want to see me unhinged?
Can I get like 3 countries over before you do that? I'm afraid of the blast zone.
Not enough.
Oh dear.
And Sweetie entered on a pun. That
Sweetie
Brilliant
entered on a
timing.
punt. Excellent. Good timing.
I am trying to clean my glasses so I can read what the chat is saying.
Hello, Sweetie Bloom. It's good to see you.
Sweetie Bloom.
Sweetie!
Ha.
See, I can't do that part. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I can't do it.
Animal will do nudity if tasteful. Ha.
I don't know, have you guys seen the more recent ads where like we have an animal in the attic? Yeah.
That's like my favorite one.
Well, I don't think I have, actually.
Yeah, it's about we love our new place. Yeah, everything's great except we have an animal in the attic. And it's animal in the attic.
Okay, I need to look that up later. And okay, who told Sweetie? I want the man, woman, or silver to fess up.
Oh wait, is Sweetie shipping it?
That's your cue. Silver, go.
Yes. She now has it on record that you promised to dress up like Ginger from Gilligan's Isle.
She wore more than a bikini, people.
Yeah, sure. That's what people remember. So,
And Marianne sometimes wore Daisy Dukes. Which do you think is the worst?
would you like to wear those instead?
You know what? Just for that, I'm definitely going to get you back. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to legitimately buy something from your stand and leave money on the counter just to spite you.
And I'll reverse pickpocket you. Ha-ha!
And I'll reverse pickpocket you.
You can't, because with those Daisy Dukes, you can't pull the money out of your pockets. The friction.
Boys! Take the money.
Go on, take the money and run.
Go on, take the money and run.
But he won't listen. He gave me the flag for free.
Well, yeah, everyone needs a little doom in their lives.
Speaking of leaving stuff on the vendor table, guys, if you buy something from your vendor and you forget it or you lost it, odds are you left it at the vendor table. Please come back and reclaim it. Thank you.
Yeah, we don't want you to lose.
I recall that happened to Blissy at Everfree.
Yeah, that's happened at, what happened at Ciderfest? Someone left, like, a signed poster. And so I was chasing after them, trying to find them in a crowd. It's like one of those FBI chase scenes, except you're trying to give something back.
Done. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
That's right. I just like, where are they? We got Code Red, Serpentine, Simplify.
I'm just thinking of the Highway Matrix chase sing song.
Okay. I'm thinking of how long that went on. It's like, you know what? Have meteors fall, everyone dies. Just end this chase scene.
I loved that chase scene. I don't know what you're on about.
I thought it went on too long.
I had fun.
I'm just like, okay, yeah, sure, let's add another agent to the big. Sure, why not another chase party in this? Add them to the pile.
It's not my favorite, but it's definitely one of my favorites. My favorite one by far is definitely the T2 semi-truck chasing the dirt bike.
Okay, well, on that we agree. That's an awesome chase scene.
Yeah, that's an epic chase scene.
No beef with that. None whatsoever. But I'm just like, we don't need more chasing. Neo, fly in. I don't care if you're a very obvious Christ proxy. Save me from this chase scene. I know you can make a movie without that car crash.
But chase scenes are fun. I love chase scenes.
I do not contest that. They feel like after a while, I was like, okay, someone's pick a lane.
Stick with it. Chase scene. It's just a matter of making the chase scene work.
Yeah. It works for me. I tend to parody it too. I keep imagining like our TF2 characters running down a long stretch of robotic highway where all the robots are coming out of, and we're all just dodging these robots left and right as they're trying to kill us.
And at one point, I just rip off the steering wheel. It's like, if you don't like how I drive, you take the wheel.
You'd be like, Neo, take the wheel. Take it from my hands. And end this freaking chase scene. I've got to go to the bathroom.
Well, we can always switch to the T-Rex chase scene from Jurassic Park. Ah, classic.
Okay, well wait, you did that in one of your videos. Twink was like objects in the rear view mirror appear closer than they are.
I did not use that one. I did use a T-Rex scene though from Jurassic World.
Oh, well there you go. Well, Twink can be the T-Rex. Twink can be the T-Rex.
Well, who are the other two people in the car? Because it can't be me and Jasper, because why would Twink be chasing after me?
Okay, I will be the slightly injured Professor Malcolm. Because, I'm all about the chaos. Everything's chaos. Chaos.
And Will could be Jeff Goldblum.
Will could be Jeff Gold. Wait, that is the professor, isn't it?
Yeah, that is no, Silver's already claimed Malcolm in Malcolm.
Okay, no Jeff. Okay, no Will, Jeff Goldblum.
Will or Thespio can be the driver, the Australian hunter, and you can be the lady.
The lady?
You can be the lady.
Actually, no, wait. I know how to make this even better. Blissy is the dinosaur.
I mean, I could just be riding on the dinosaur in the background.
Oh yeah, great. We can mix movies. You've got Jurassic Park and Dr. Strangelove, and Blissy's the cowboy riding the bomb, except the bomb is Twink, who's the T-Rex. So, then after that, you're just like, what the hell was I smoking when I came up with this idea?
I was going to say she go dragon mode, but whatever.
Oh,
but whatever tickles your fancy.
Master Code wants to know who he could be in that scenario. You could be the park founder, spared no expense.
Haha! Or he could be the lawyer that got eaten.
A huge T-Rex ate our lawyer. Well, I suppose that proves they're really not all bad.
But no, now I'm getting ideas for when Silver-Quill finds some time to prank me on Twitter or at a convention or on his own channel at some point.
No, wait. I've got the ultimate casting choice. It will be Silver will still be Silver, but he's played by Chris Pratt.
Oh no, you're giving him ideas.
Yeah, can I go dancing to the background? Hey yeah, what's the matter with your mind, yeah? Uh-huh. Because that...
Hey.
I have that on my phone, and every time it plays, I really do want to go dancing through alien ruins.
Yeah, I do love that song, I'm not going to lie.
Though if we're still crossing movies, imagine trying to dance to that song in the Prometheus movie. Go with those alien ruins.
Do we have to drag up that movie?
Oh, come on. look, I feel that the quote-unquote protagonists of that movie were expanding on the problems that Derek Zoolander faced. They couldn't turn left while fleeing the crushing spaceship. Just
also running after having a C-section!
Just turn left. Just turn left.
Not denying the fact that she's running while just getting out of a C-section.
Oh, yeah. When she made that jump and did the smack, it's like, oh!
I'm pretty sure her stitches have opened up and her guts are spilling. Oh, no, she's perfectly fine.
At least until the sequel.
The sequel. Now I'm actually having a hard time watching the sequel again. I've only watched it once. I have the movie. I stare at it sometimes. And then I ask myself, are you ready to watch it a second time? Let's wait a week. How do you feel about it now? And then I had to sit down and ask myself, why am I so hesitant to watch the sequel? Why? And then I figured out why. There are just some things I can't stand anymore as I've gotten older. I realized, like, it's one thing when it's the 1986 The Thing, John Carpenter. There's something different about that compared to, for some reason, what I see in, like, the Saw movies or in this case, Alien Conjuring. I guess it's fair to call it body torture. And I can't, for the life of, I think I can't stand watching somebody progressively getting worse. Like, you know they're going to die, but it's getting progressively worse, but it's also dragging. That means the torture is dragging, and it makes my skin crawl.
Yeah, I get you. It's, well, The Thing was, by nature, by its design, it's not meant to be human. It's body horror, but not, for the most part, to an actual person. Prometheus and all that, yeah, that's a whole other ball game.
I think it made me draw back from the fears of watching Outbreak, for instance. Horrible disease-ridden monkey. It spreads a disease that's kind of like Ebola over this entire town, and everybody gets infected. And I know it's not real. And I know that the protocols for something like this happening in America would not happen. Not like this. Aeon's watched videos of actual professional people that are like in industries, like say a person is actually involved in medical or disease disease science and preventing it. They broke down the movie Outbreak and said what was real and what was not. And they said, oh yeah, none of this would happen. They're breaking all these protocols.
Now, Aeon picked up that we're talking about Prometheus.
I've never seen Prometheus.
I never saw Alien Covenant, but I don't consider that a loss.
It's, I don't know. I'll just say, I guess watch at your own risk. I watched for the sake of being an Alien fan, and I felt like I kind of got my aliens, but not the way I wanted. And maybe, you know what? I think I have to kind of blame Aliens here for that, because when that movie came out, nothing could top that, I'm afraid. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
I mean, it's just the way it is.
It was the horror movie in a haunted house in space. It
/ action thriller.
I give that to Aliens myself.
No, that's what I'm saying. Aliens was you couldn't top Aliens after that.
Oh, sorry.
Alien 3 tried, and there was a car wreck, and then we don't talk about Resurrection.
We don't take kindly to you Alien Resurrection types around, yeah?
Now, come on, Silver. He ain't hurting nobody.
Nope. We don't talk about Resurrection. It does not exist.
The only Resurrection I believe in entertainment-wise is Resurrection F for Dragon Ball. Press F to pay respects. I see we're not Dragon Ball fans here. Okay.
No. Sorry, I got distracted by Aeon.
Oh, what is he up to, I wonder? I appreciate I haven't gotten to ask a lot of questions to the audience, but we're also past the cutoff time. I do want to end with a question from Seth Moss, though. In your opinions, also there are Huggles from Chris Blessings. But in your opinions, who was the most evil villain, in My Little Pony?
Evil.
In terms of most evil, probably for me, probably a tie between Storm King or Chrysalis. They gave no chill about the world around them. In terms of favorites, probably either Discord or T-Rex.
Fine choices. Blissy, what about you? Who do you think is your most evil?
I wanted to say it was a tie between the Storm King and T-Rex, but I realized, thanks to the comics and thanks to what Discord said to T-Rex, that I'd argue the Storm King is probably the more evil of the two, because T-Rex, from the sounds of it, was going off an emotional rampage to prove himself because apparently he has daddy issues. Whereas the Storm King literally gave no apples. He just wanted to do what he do because he can, and like he was nonchalant about it. And frankly, I kind of like those villains. I'm evil because I want to be. You don't need some serious background. I'm evil because I want to be. You know what? I can roll with that. He could get away with it. I'm fine. I love those kind of villains. They're cliche, but I love them. And he
was an unhinged little monkey, and I love him for it.
Evil.
Who cares about your stupid little dinky unicorn horn? Well, we had an agreement. Get with the program. I used you. It's kind of what I do.
Yeah, it's friendship and ponies and blah.
I am so done with the cute pony thing.
Unfortunately, we may never be.
No, the ride never seems to end. Although Inquisitor 751 rightly points out, in the Warhammer universe, the entire conflict that split the Imperium, the Horus Heresy, was nothing but daddy issues.
Oof.
It's just pure daddy issues.
And to be fair, maybe this is just me thing. I was kind of bugged about the thing about his daddy because I didn't get to read much of the comics, so I feel like they should have talked more about his brother than his dad in the series.
I wanted Scorpan to show up. I was banking on Scorpan showing up, and then he doesn't in a freaking.
Or at the very least, bring up his dad more than once, because I was sad about that. I loved what they did with T-Rex in season 9.
Yeah, I did too, and yeah, I could go on about that because again, I'm a big Scorpan fan, so I was really bummed out when he never showed.
Like, I like how multifaceted they gave him. Like, he wasn't just a big, brawny guy. He also had a lot of brains.
He had brains. He had an honor. My goodness.
This might be a weird comparison. He reminded me of Alejandro from Total Drama for some reason. Maybe it was just the red.
Also, I want to give a quick shout out. Pac-Man fan 247, Zuriel, and Peak of War. Well, thank you for following. Also, yes, there's a raid going on the Twitch.
Egads, is it a good raid or a bad raid?
Well, it's definitely not the FBI.
FBI, open up!
And welcome, Luna Presso. Thank you for following. Now, for me, the greatest villain of MLP is unquestionably Flurry Heart. Her first attempt at mass destruction didn't quite pan out, but they still don't suspect her. She knew what she's doing. I have no question that supposed innocent child. You think, Cozy Glow must be the most surprising villain? No. Flurry Heart is still the destroyer of worlds. She is simply biding her time.
To be fair, though, Cozy Glow wasn't really that surprising.
No one who says golly. Do not trust the gollies.
Golly!
Oh, Bliss is evil! Get the cross!
Oh,
Get
yes.
the cross.
Get the cross.
The other one.
The other one.
Oh, and Pika War wonders, where are Cozy Glow's parents? True story, at Winnie City, I believe this was in 2019, they had Cozy Glow's voice actress, and people asked her that question, and in Cozy Glow's voice, she said, "Stay out of my room." I'm going to let that sink in for a minute.
Okay, maybe she did, but maybe she did belong in Tartarus.
My goodness, from where is this raid? Because now Sunset Serenade, Last Lullaby, and Blade Wielder 1 have followed. So, welcome one and all, but where is this raid coming from? I do not know all the invasion. Hail the derp, says Alexandri Bugadoo BR. Bugadoo. It's a fun word.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. But I realize I'm also keeping you... Oh, Aggro Daemon, that's why. Aggro. Good to hear from you.
I feel bad. I don't think I answered a whole lot of questions.
Well, mostly I've just enjoyed chatting with you two, and I don't mean to ignore folks, but I also just like getting to shoot the breeze and come up with weird ships.
As long as I'm not failing the stream.
Oh, listen, you have not failed in any respects. Though I think Jasper is going to, he's not going to eye a pair of Daisy Dukes the same way again, going forward. I mean,
every time your mouth opens and the noxious fumes come out, I feel the vein in my forehead get 3 sizes bigger.
Oh, and what's that they say? Well, Jasper's vein bulged 3 sizes that day.
He also prayed it was due to stress and not because of a tumor.
We make no promises.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, but this has been great. Oh, yes, remember, we've got Jasper has promised to wear either a bikini or Daisy Dukes. His choice.
No such thing! I did not put this promise in writing, so therefore it is unofficial.
It's a verbal contract, and I have it, well, by this stream's nature, I have it recorded.
Sweetie, you are grounded till college.
Jasper, she's been long out of college.
It's correct. Yes. I mean.
Okay, you are grounded till BabsCon.
Oh, grounded till BabsCon. Well, she does have to fly to get to BabsCon, so like.
Okay, how about you're grounded until Silver becomes a productive member of society.
Wait, he's not?
He is not.
He is not.
I'm gonna say that's like 2 minutes from Doomsday. I believe we will suffer the heat death of the universe before that occurs. Oh, man. I'm going to save this because, good golly, Miss Molly, I've demanded much of Illustrator this day.
Okay, I got the better one. You are grounded until Blissy hits a growth spurt.
Oh, well, now you done did it. Now you did it. What is this sense of death permeating the air? Why is it reaching towards Jasper Pie?
I am dead inside forever, so have what you will of me.
I'm just doing this because rule of threes. Okay.
And now I'm legit worried because Blissy's silent.
Oh, the rage. In this interim, I will give
1 second.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, she called Twink.
I've got a big mouth.
Not as big as the one that's coming to eat you.
Ew.
Oh. Also, I want to give a quick shout out to Abby the Foxy Fanatic. Sorry I haven't been able to reply to more messages, but I've had a fun time chatting with everybody. But I'm keeping everyone. Though I think Sweetie Bloom has the best question to close the night. What flowers do you want at your funeral?
Anything that's not violet.
I think Twink has a suggestion.
Brother?
That's right. We'll take flowers from the Jurassic era that grow out of dinosaur poo.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, I think he said something along the lines of medium rare with a side of potatoes.
Why can't I ever win?
Well, while we wait for Jasper to spud out here, I just want to thank everyone in the chat. I want to thank all the folks who rated and partook. I'd like to thank my illustrator if it would stop pinwheeling of dooming me. That would be nice.
That would be great.
And I appreciate everyone who proffered questions. Apologies if we couldn't get to them, but I've had just such a good time chatting it up with folks. And now apparently I need to go look up meme videos on the interweb so I can be hip and young and jiggy with it, my young parsons. So,
holy cow, did you say jiggy with it?
Jiggy with it.
I keep forgetting you're probably much older than me, but still, holy cow.
Wow. I just super dated myself.
I nearly forgot I'm the babu of this trio.
Oh yes, you are quite the young parson.
Yeah, so back in my day, it wasn't get jiggy with it. It was totally or tubular, far out, butthead.
Haha, she said butt.
Butthead. That was like the insult of our generation. Gosh, you're such a butthead.
Talking about my generation.
She said head. Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Alrighty. Before we go, though, is there anything you two would like to plug, including, beat you to it, Jasper's prank call with Trixie on his channel?
Well, there's that, and keep an eye out later next week for another prank call, but I'm keeping it hush-hush until I set the premiere. And also, as always, keep an eye out for new comics and other goodies down the line.
I guess I'm up. I am open for art commissions on my DeviantArt page. I have a special Christmas discount going on if anybody's interested. Also, I know a lot of you have been asking about my Halloween special that should have been released back October 31st. And technically, it should have been released because I waited 30 days for the appeal to end and nobody responded to it.
Me.
But it still got blocked anyway. And currently, YouTube staff are trying to work out what's going on and why is it still being blocked, because it shouldn't be. But until that is resolved, I do plan on releasing a trailer for the Halloween special that will provide a link, an optional link on Google Drive for you guys to watch later. I'm just waiting to get the go-ahead from my friend DeWilsonator. So stay tuned for that.
All right. Well, I hope that will get resolved and that YouTube will figure itself out. Though, well, that's only a second after I become a productive member of society. So,
okay, maybe I shouldn't have said productive member of society. Maybe I should have said a tolerable member of society.
I'm sorry, Jasper. That's just as much of a long shot. There's just no winning with me, is there?
Apparently, there's no winning with me either.
All right. Well, until next time, everyone, I wish you a wonderful weekend, and just take it easy. Be safe and be well. I'm Silver-Quill. Thanks for watching.
I'm Jasper Pie. Live long in propane.
I am Lady Bliss. Keep it out for the rainbows. They will make you smile.